Yeah, we did, and that's, you know, it's just really hard to do what they did today and have been doing. It's just there's so many lures to give in, and our guys never did, and they didn't either. That's why guys perform at this level, you know, and you know, Toronto's 10 days away from flipping a lot of things around all during the season. You know that we were. You know, you can't sit here and talk about all the contributions, the things that had to happen to get to that opportunity. And you have some situations where you look like you're going to push it across, and do you let that snowball? You can't let things snowball, especially this time of year, where something negative happens, and when something positive happens, get comfortable with it. The players are just too good, and just, you know, it'd take you too long than we have here to rattle off things that happened during that game to matter. I mean, Chris's play on the double play, you know, looks like you're going to have that's one of about 20.
Are you thinking with, you know, after the inability to score runners in scoring position that, well, we're due, it's going to happen?
Well, I think we're always due, especially when you got guys that, it's one of the things about having some continuity with players and people. They know that the clubhouse and the dugout and their teammates don't live in a what have you done for the lately world. You can't. That creates a real bad mentality. And, you know, we always live in the moment and the game and that day, and realizing that, but let's be frank, we're going to come a day before too long where there isn't another game. So we want to create an opportunity to play some more games. And games like this make you feel like you've earned it.
How much did having all of those relievers rested and available factor into you going to get Chris there in the 5th inning?
It's September baseball. I mean, look at all the stuff that's done that doesn't happen during the season. I'm not going to get into it. You know how I feel about it, and most all people that own the field for a living. It's just completely different. It's not fair. You know, there's not much fairness to it, but what are you going to do? It's just, it really, no, I better shut up, but no, that's it. That's the reason. You're not going there in May or June, you know, and the game might get away from you there too. Michael had a good outing. Everybody, you know, Zach, you know, kept his pitch count down the first inning. We were able to run him out there again.
Are you open specifically in that 5th inning that you saw from Chris, maybe that 5-pitch walk or whatever that made you think you got to go get him?
Well, I didn't. I felt like the other team kind of told me Donaldson had some real good swings other than the first at bat, and you know, glad to pass him on to somebody else. He's heating up, but I think the other team kind of told me that you know, Chris gave us you know, held him to 3 runs a lot because of the job that Michael and those guys did behind him, but you know, I thought he was good early, and then kind of fell back a little bit but I think the other team, and you try to pick a spot where you think it could get away from you, but sometimes you don't have the option to do that, and that's why September baseball's, you know, got a lot of varsity in it.
Buck, were you impressed with what Yacabonis has been able to do the last couple times?
Yeah, he's be the first to tell you, Chris, that's another thing up here at Major League level that guys should get a little more comfortable about attacking the strike zone with quality pitches down, because, you know, pitching to not, even though that was quality contact, you know, but I thought second inning knocked some of the anxiety off. You know, there's a difference between being afraid and having anxiety. And Yacabonis isn't afraid, and Castro's not afraid. That's the thing you look for, you know. And I got a feeling that Rodriguez has got that too. We'll see.
Are you ever going to be able to sit Wellington again?
Yeah, I was thinking about DHing him tomorrow.
What's that?
I was thinking about DHing him tomorrow. Is that sitting? That's not sitting, right? Don't jinx it. If he's 0 for 5 tomorrow, I'm coming to see you. No, but that's why, you know, Parcells had that great line going down by the lineman after a 13, 14 play drive in the cold without a pass, and said that's why we lift all those weights. But that's also why you rest guys and you try to prepare for this month, you know, whether it be position players, whether it be relief pitchers, whether it be starters, whether it be catchers, because you know this day's coming, And if you don't have your bullets when you get to September, it doesn't matter. Good? Huh?
Did you expect this kind of offense from Wellington when you got him?
He had that potential. You know, I got, and I've told you from the first day, I wasn't that knowledgeable other than talking to people, you know, people I respect and their opinion and watching some tape, whatever, until you get somebody, especially a catcher. But he's been so easy to work with. This guy likes to win, and he likes to improve. There's something he needs to improve on. He's not carrying around and he respects Caleb. It's a good tandem. He understands that guys are doing well and need to play, and it's worked out real well for him. He's getting a great return for the way he's approached this season, and so are we.